Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Today I have a very good lesson for you guys, so watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very snappy video. It's going to be a short one, but it's packed with information and knowledge for you guys, especially beginner and intermediate traders. Listen up. The Fibonacci retracement tool and the Fibonacci extension tool, I'm going to show you how you can use this. It can help you as confluence. I'm not saying you are going to use this alone as a standalone tool or standalone tools. You are going to incorporate this as a confluence in confluence with other technical analysis tools like your support and resistance levels, pivot levels, and your trend lines. Okay, so when you see this confluence, it really works out most of the time. It has a high win rate. So I'm going to be showing you how you can use the Fibonacci retracement tool and the Fibonacci extension tool. First of all, we are going to look at the Fibonacci extension tool, which is a tool derived from the Fibonacci sequence used to identify potential support and resistance levels in price charts. Traders use these levels to anticipate where a price might reverse direction after a significant move. Okay, so you find that sometimes when there is a move, I'm just going to be demonstrating here on the screen. So if you have like an upward movement like this, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then you have a higher high, and then you are anticipating this retracement. I don't know if you can see clearly. I'll just make this a little bit thicker. Okay, so you are anticipating this price to reverse, to retrace before actually going up, because this is an uptrend. So you are anticipating to buy, but your price is retraced, making a slight retracement. You want to know how far this price is going to retrace or how low it's going to retrace, because you are looking for a discount. You always buy at a discount and sell at a premium. So you are looking for a discounted price. So let's assume the price is around this point here, okay? And you are looking to buy. You will always wait for the price to retrace and give you a confirmation to buy at a certain level. But the price is somewhere here. So you want to determine how low this is going to retrace. You go to your tools bar and look for Fibonacci retracement tool. As you can see here on the screen, the first one here is a Fibonacci retracement tool. You choose that tool, all right? That will be your Fibonacci retracement tool. You drag from the most recent higher low, which is this one. You drag from here to the most recent higher high and drag to the right like that. Okay, so when you drag like this, okay, you are going to then wait for a confirmation around between the 50% and the 61.8%. That is called the golden zone. Most traders know that area as a golden zone. I'm not saying it's always right, but in most cases, you find that between 61.8 and 50% is the golden zone. Price usually hits that level, okay, before retracing to the upside in this fashion, okay? So price can also drop to 78.6% thereabout, okay? 78.6% before actually resuming the uptrend. So as you wait, the Fibonacci retracement tool helps you to determine where you can actually buy, all right, or sell. I'm going to give another example on the sell. So here you'll be looking at buying, okay, at a potential retracement of 50%, 61.8 or 78.6%. Sometimes 38.2% also, okay, is a favorable, as long as you see a confirmation around those levels. Either 38.2, 50%, 61.8 or 78.6%. You hardly find people trading and confirming their entries at 100% retracement. It could be that the market is actually going to even change character to the downside in case of an uptrend. Okay, so you don't want to be looking for buys around 100% retracement. You want to be looking for buy confirmations at 78.6, 61.8, 50%, 38.2%. Those are my favorite levels, okay, to look for confirmations. I'm not saying when the price hits those particular levels, you are going to just place a buy. No, you are going to go to your lower time frames and look for patterns, candlestick patterns like bullish engulfing candlestick patterns, or some kind of confirmation like a double bottom around those particular areas, okay? Because the Fibonacci retracement tool also has a support level. You'll use the trend line, as you can see here, okay? In between there, you can see the Fibonacci retracement tool has a trend line, a kind of trend line. You can use that bounce off there as confluence together with this level, which you marked out here. It could be as previously resistance level, which was broken by this impulsive move to the upside, and now you have a retest of that level and you are looking to continue that bullish momentum, so to buy to the upside. So you'll be looking to buy around that area with a confirmation, okay? So you always use you can use the retracement tool, the Fibonacci retracement tool, to look for a support area in case you are looking to buy, okay? Look for that confirmation around those levels, 78.6, I repeat, 78.6%, 61.8, 50%, and 31.2%. There are those who trade also at 23.6%, but usually the favorite positions are between 50% and 61.8, and also 78.6% before you place that. And after you have seen a confirmation in the lower time frame, then you can actually place your buy order around that particular area of the Fibonacci where you see a confirmation pattern in lower time frames to continue your buy, to place your buy position. Now that is the entry a Fibonacci retracement tool can give you, okay? You don't know how low the price is going to reverse, okay, or to retrace before you can buy, and you don't know how high it's going to retrace before you can sell. Now in the sell scenario, you would have something like this, okay? Let's say the market is forming lower lows and lower highs in this fashion, okay? This would be a downtrend, so you are looking to sell to continue this sell position, and this was previously an uptrend, okay? So I just want to change the colors so that you can see, okay? So this in a bullish trend, and this is a downtrend, okay? I'll change that to red, okay? And I'll change that to green, okay? So we are looking to sell here, but right now the market market price is around this point, okay? It is retracing to the upside, okay? That means the price is rising, but against the trend. So it's a retracement. It's not a change of character until the lower high is taken out. So this would be the lower high, okay? The most recent lower high is here, okay? So until this lower high is taken out, this market is still in a downtrend, but you are looking at selling, all right? And you don't know how high this price is retracing before you can place that. You get that confirmation to sell. So what you do, you use your Fibonacci retracement tool. You again go here, choose your Fibonacci retracement tool, and drag from the most recent lower high to the recent lower low, and drag to the right, okay? Drag to the right in that fashion. So it's from the lower high to the lower low and drag to the right. So this would be our lower low, okay? Lower low in this case. So this is a lower low, all right? The most recent one. So when you drag to the right, you will be waiting for this retracement to hit at least 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, or 78.6%, okay? Before you can actually place that sell order. You look for confirmations. Don't just immediately place your sell. Wait for candlestick patterns in lower time frames for your entry, like bearish engulfing candlestick pattern or double top, before you can place your order for a sell around this area, okay? To continue to the downside in that fashion, okay? So always look for confirmations within the Fibonacci levels, okay? You see that trend line of the Fibonacci, or which it's coinciding with the previous support, which was broken right here, and you're placing your sell order right there, okay? Just like in this previous case, this is a higher high, of course. That would be a higher high, most recent higher high, all right? And this is the most recent higher low, okay? That would be the most recent higher low. So you would drag your Fibonacci tool from the most recent higher low to the most recent higher high. Then you drag to the right, okay? And then it will tell you how low the retracement will drop before you can actually place your buy orders here. Just like I would now place my sell order right here after confirmation on lower time frames. I would place my sell order right there, okay? Always remember that, okay? Place your stop loss just above the next level of the Fibonacci, okay? And target to the downside, all right? So this is how you would use your Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? It just helps you to determine a level of retracement support which coincides with your support and resistance, and it helps you also to determine entry points or to make confluence for entry points, okay? Either to buy or sell. I'm going to show you how to use also the Fibonacci extension tool. Now, the extension tool, as the name suggests, is used as a target to determine where the target is or your take profit will be, okay? So the Fibonacci extension tool is like where the price has not yet got to, and you are trying to determine after buying or selling how high the price or how low the price is going to go. So you can use your Fibonacci extension tool to determine those levels. Let's say you have placed your buy order right here. Let's remove the retracement tool in these cases. So let's say you have placed a buy order here, okay? And your price is around that level, okay? And you don't know how high this is going to go because obviously it's going to form another higher high. So you are looking for the next higher high over here, okay? You are looking for the next higher high over there. But you don't know how high this price is going to go. So you use your Fibonacci extension tool. You go again to the tools bar over here. You choose the trend-based fib extension. Trend-based fib extension, okay? And then you drag that tool from the higher low to the most recent higher high, and then drag it to where the price bounced off of here, where you found your confirmation, okay? To the most recent higher low right here, okay? And then drag it to the right like that. So this would be the next higher low right here, okay? Where now you have placed your buy order, you can see a retracement, but you want to know how high this is going to be, okay? So usually it will show levels like 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, 78.6%, 100% to about 161.8%. So to be logical, and so you want to target 100% between 78.6 and 100% at that point. So that's where you would target at 100% or 78.6% extension, okay? Sometimes it will go beyond to 161.8, but I would say to be on the safe side and to be reasonable enough, you target 100% or 78.6%. So that's how you would use the Fibonacci extension tool to determine your next target or the next point of profit where you take your profit, all right? So that's how you'd use it. That is in a bullish market. So in a bearish market, you'd take the same extension tool, all right, and place and drag it from the most recent lower high, drag it from the most recent lower high to the most recent lower low, and drag it to the most recent lower high, this one where you placed your sell order right there, okay? That retracement where it ended before you placed your sell order. Then you drag it to the right, okay? So now you are looking to see how low this is going to drop, okay? So you look for your 78.6 or 100%. That's where you would place your target for a profit. So your target would be around 100%, 78.6%, okay? This can even drop further to 161.8%, but you'd say that 100% is more probable than 161.8%, right? So you place your target there. So that's where you take your profit at 100% or 78.6% extension, okay? So that's how you'd use this tool. All right, so in the real market, this is a bullish market, okay? So you are looking to buy in a bullish market. This is the most recent higher low, all right? There is another one, okay? But just for us to illustrate what is going on right now, the price is dropping. You want to determine how low it's gonna go. So you use your Fibonacci retracement tool. You drag it from this higher low or swing low, okay, the most recent one at that point, and then to the most recent swing high or higher high, and then drag it to the right in that fashion. Okay, so it's from the most recent higher low to the most recent swing high, and then drag it to the right, and then you can see the levels. You can see the levels right there. You can see there is this is 100%. This is not what you're looking at. You're looking at 78.6% retracement. You are looking at 61.8. You're looking at 50%. You're looking at 38.2% retracement. So this retracement here retraced to our golden zone. This is a golden zone, guys. Okay, this area here is a golden zone. All right, it's our golden zone. Golden zone is between 50% and 61.8%. That's where the retracement gave us a confirmation for a buy, as you can see here. So you would place your buy order after that confirmation with those 1, 2, 3 white soldiers. You place your buy order and place your stop loss just below where the 61.8% is, okay, and target all the way like that. So right now, this is the current situation of the trade. So you are looking at this trade going even further up, continue bullish even to the upside, but you don't know how far or how high that trade is going to go. That's where now the Fibonacci extension tool comes in. Okay, so let us remove the Fibonacci retracement tool. Its job here is done. We have determined the retracement is up to between 50% and 61.8. That's a golden zone. We have got a confirmation of 3 white soldiers right there, and we placed our buy. But we want to determine our target level now for our profit. Okay, and so we use our Fibonacci extension tool to determine how high this is going to continue. All right, so now we take the Fibonacci extension tool and we drag it from the most recent higher low to the higher high to the most recent swing low where you have made your confirmation at, and drag it to the right. Okay, so this is now what we see here. Okay, so this trade is we are looking at this trade to continue an uptrend from this point to about 100% to even 161.8%. But we are looking at extension to about 100%. That is our target. Okay, so that we have this risk to reward ratio which is favorable. But we can also continue if we see a confirmation continuing the trend to 161.8. We would continue that trend also. All right. After marking out our area is from that point to that point. Okay, that is 100%. Then I would remove the Fibonacci extension tool, and then that is where our trade is going to end. All right, so we would target this 100%, and then if we get another confirmation, we can continue riding this to 161.8% extension. That is how you would determine the extension. Again, extension, you drag from the higher low to the most recent higher high, and then to the most recent higher low here, which is the most recent swing low or higher low, and then drag to the right. Okay, so after confirming your entry, probably when you have already entered and you want to know how far this trade can go. Okay, so it can go even up to 161.8. so that's how you determine your target. The extension is for target, and the retracement tool is for determining our entry level. It can help us with support and resistance. Notice that as you take these trades, you are using other confluences like support and resistance levels. You can see a reaction right here. Okay, so it coincides. There is confluence before you can actually place your trade. Look for confluences. Okay, don't use the Fibonacci retracement alone, and don't use the Fibonacci extension alone. Okay, but this can help you to determine entry levels. That is the retracement tool. The Fibonacci extension tool will help determine how high or how low that price is going to go. All right, a bearish market. Okay, it's a bearish market, so you are looking to sell. So now let's say this was a lower high. So you drag your tool from the most recent lower high to the most recent lower low, and drag it to the right, because you want to determine how high this retracement is going to go. You see this retracement here? You see this retracement, this previous retracement? You want to determine how high it's going to go before you can actually place a sell order. So now this retracement here went up to the golden zone between the 50%, okay, between the 50% and the 61.8%. That's our golden zone. That's where the retracement happened. That's where you would place your sell order, okay? You'd place your sell order there after the confirmation with 3 white soldiers, let's say bearish candles or bearish engulfing, and then you place your stop loss just above 61.8, there about, okay? And you are looking at continuing to the downside, okay? But you are looking at, you can see that this trade is still playing out because this is the most recent price, okay? So it's still playing out, and we are looking to continue this momentum to the downside. All right, so now you placed your trade between the 50 and 61.8% as when you got the confirmation line here, and it's playing about here, but we are looking forward to continuing that downtrend. And if you want to know how low the price is likely to drop, okay, to your target, you use the Fibonacci extension tool. Your Fibonacci extension tool, drag it from the most significant lower high or swing high to the most significant lower low, which is this one, and drag it to the third point, which is the most significant retracement, where you placed your trade and made a confirmation to place a sell order, okay, and drag it to the right, okay. When you drag it to the right, you will notice positions here, to the 38.2, 50%, 61.8, 78.6, 100% extension, 161.8 Fibonacci extension. But you are looking at continuing this sell to about 100% extension, okay? That's what you are looking at, okay? So that's where you're looking at this. It could continue even to 161.8, but you're looking at, first of all, 100%. You mark it with your arrow, and then you remove your extension tool, and then you drag now your target to this point. So your TP, first of all, your first take profit will be about that point. So that would be your target, and this would be a sweet 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. All right, guys. So this is how you'd use the Fibonacci extension tool and the Fibonacci retracement tool to determine your entry level and your exit level, or your entry level with the Fibonacci retracement tool and your target level or take profit level with the Fibonacci extension tool. So this is how you use this with other confluences like support and resistance levels or trend lines. You can actually take advantage of these tools. They are really, in most cases, they do work. I'm not saying they work 100% all the time, but they do work. So thank you very much for watching. In case you are new on here, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that like button, and also comment down below your thoughts concerning this particular lesson. Ask any question, I'll be able to answer. And also, I have a new Telegram channel with free signals on there. Check me out on Telegram, giving free signals. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.